Everybody, ODC here. I'm still adjusting everything, getting everything copacetic before we get going here. I don't know why the hell he's in here. Let's get him out of there. Where is Slash Vacash? Let's get this guy in there. We'll have him hang out with little turkey face Zach over there. I'll give everybody a minute to kind of pop in, and then we'll get started. I can find everything. Of course, that would be all the way at the bottom where I don't need it to be. And why is this? Oh, this jetpack downstairs. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. We'll work through it. We'll work through it. How is everybody doing today? Don't be shy. Say hello if you're just joining. All right. Let's see if everything's working upright and properly. Okay. What we got here? If you're just joining us, we're just getting started. Everything seems to sound all right. Okay. Get a couple other things. There's some stuff I want to talk about too, as far as Angry Double Stuffed Oreo. What's going on? I got to talk about some AliExpress knockoffs, bro. Oh my god. Let me tell you about some of these. Ladies and gentlemen. These are pretty well done. I was going to wait for my 501st stuff to come in. Thank you for dropping that like, whoever did. Jossie, what's going on, brother? Two goods. Oh, yeah, we got some quality AliExpress stuff today. Some quality. Some quality. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Focus, bitch. Move him. I probably have too much stuff. You just got some stuff from the site too? What'd you get, bud? Does anybody else shop at the old AliExpress? I do. I always have my eyes on stuff. I don't discriminate either. I'm not one of those weird people that are like, oh, you're buying bootlegs, you're ruining the collecting community. Bullshit. Controller and a dongle? Oh, okay. Some of those dongles, man, what was it? I was trying to buy my girlfriend. She's a huge Guitar Hero fan. And I've been trying to find, like, a cheap dongle for her for a long time. And those things go for, anywhere from 70 to $100 just for the dongle. I'm like, fuck, bro, you killing me, bro. Oh, let's see what we got here. All right, some other cool stuff. I'm not done with the AliExpress stuff either. We've got this gentleman right here. Oh yeah, he's the guy in charge here. And then we've got Boil and Waxer. These are knockoffs. And they actually have their proper insignias on the sides of their helmet. Like there's Boils and Waxers. How cool is that? What other bootlegs do stuff like that? And he's never been released. This is like an officer. It's pretty awesome. The visor does go down too. It's fully articulated. I want to say it was the newer Guitar Hero, the newerest, the last version of it. So I'm looking for a guitar for her and a dongle. I need the guitar and the dongle. And she's left-handed, so I'm trying to find an ambidextrous sling for her. I guess she could flip it, but you know. But these are all the 212th Obi-Wan Kenobi troopers. You can get them all. They're readily available at AliExpress. I was showing these on the last Thrill of the Toy Hunt. If you guys check that out. I kind of showcased these. I just got them in the mail. My 501st gentlemen should be coming here soon. I believe they're in transit. I did buy them separately. That's why I got these first. But yeah, these are the bootlegs. I might end up doing a full review on just all of these when I get the 501st too. So definitely expect that video. I know I've been kind of slacking on videos lately, and I apologize for that. It's totally on my fault. I really, I'm running my own business now, and now I really only get like 1 day off a week, and today was my day off. Normally I have Mondays off, but there's a whole bunch of stuff at work I had to get done. So, these are bootlegs. They're not perfect. They're not 100% accurate. Like there's lines missing in some of the helmets. Like you see the black line there on Boyle and Waxer, and there's like a black line here, and then like a yellow line here, and it's kind of crooked a little bit. And then he doesn't have like a line at all. He's got a black line. He's got no black line. So, I mean, there's differentiations and there's inaccuracies, but it's nothing a little paint job couldn't hurt. And it saves you a lot of money instead of spending like $25 for figures that aren't even released or might never be released. We probably never will get, I don't know, maybe they will do Boyle and Waxer later, but they're pretty niche characters. I don't know. But I did make a custom, and I'm going to work on a kind of a Kit Bash Action Force kind of custom here today. I kind of have him started. Maybe we can make the journey together. We can kind of figure out where I head with this custom. But I'm going to make a custom Kit Bashed Action Force Steel Brigade Commander here. I've already kind of got him started. The red on the back looks kind of like Hordak's face if you squished it. It does. It does. This kind of looks like friggin' Yoda right here on the side of his helmet. But it's not. It's not. But yeah, if we take a close look at Boyle and Waxer here, take a close look. You can see all the number strikes from all the droids he's destroyed on the side of his helmet. And then he's got, good Lord, could you focus? Jesus. He's got, focus. My God, it's not hard. My phone has ADD. It's trying to focus on everything else but the thing I'm trying to show you. Come on, do it. I don't know. But anyway, you can see the side of the helmet right there. It's pretty cool. And then over here, we've got that. And over here, like I said, some of the line work is leaves a little bit left to be desired on them. But I want to say for the most part, the rest of the line work going across, except for maybe like his helmet line, is a little bit off on this side. They're pretty good looking. And like here's a Hasbro product right next to them, and they're pretty much the same height, and pretty much even the feel of these figures are the same. I think the bootlegs might be a hair shorter. But then again, if I bring him over here and we plug him next to him, about the same size. Yeah, they're all about the same size. So these are on par with the size and scale of a Hasbro product. So I know, right? I mean, it's you can't even tell the difference almost. There is like slight differences in the feel of the plastic, but these are still quality plastic items. I want to say they're really close. I mean, they're really close. I want to say also the whites are probably a little bit different than the white on him as opposed to him. But I mean, who cares? That's something you could just say. Oh, he's got a little bit more, battle damage on him than him. Like these are a little bit more subdued whites, where these are more like pure white. Um, the lines do have like that kind of fade and like battle damage to them on the yellows, which looks really good. And then if we just bring in Mace Windu's right here, you can see. I mean, they pretty much blend in. They blend in perfectly, and you're gonna save yourself a shit ton of money. I spent $100 on all 5 of these, so that's under $20 a figure. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty damn good. So, and that's with shipping included. Don't forget that. So it's not just they're 20, 40, 60, 80. They were under 20. I think they were like 1779 or some weird number like that. But yeah, they look really good. They look really good. So we'll get them out of the way. I just kind of wanted to do an opening segment with them. And then, like I said, I'll do a full video of them kind of comparing all of the things that is bootleg to a regular release. But I did want to also showcase this 2-pack. This Slash Vacast Dojo. The Crooked Ninja Turtle Gang. And Zach. I got this 2-pack actually from Strident. So good ups on Strident. Thank you very much for sending me this. This will go perfectly with my Ninja Turtle setup. And yeah, man, thank you so much. This is awesome, fun little 2-pack. He's really cool. It comes with a lot of accessories, removable backpack, and the goggles are removable. He's got an extra head. He's with a Ninja Turtle mask on. He's got his hockey stick. He's got really pretty good range of motion and articulation. And so does he. So does he. And I'm pretty sure the rest of the gang is right there too. Demka says they have some Ultraman stuff for good prices, so be prices too, but sure of authenticity. Yeah. I'll be sure to check some of that out because I don't mind saving some money. If it's not authentic SH Figuarts, I think I'm okay as long as the quality is there. So there's that. Oh, damn it. I forgot to bring the other one up. Damn it. All right. Well, here's an actual Marvel Legends segment that I'm going to talk about, and I'm actually giving them a lot of props. I hate when I like leave something in another room and then I have to go get it because I'm like leaving here. But I'll give you some eye candy while I go grab the other said thing that I just got in the mail today. I got this guy about a week ago, and I've been kind of like, I haven't been able to put him down really. He's a lot of fun. He's one of the better ones from this line, and I think this is my favorite looking Cyclops so far. Is this damn Marvel Legend. Now, I didn't like the price. Nobody does. Obviously, $28, $29 for essentially just a regular Marvel Legend. But it is on I believe it's based on the Vulcan body. And then we do have new sculpting here. None of these pieces move, thank God. They're all like sculpted into the body. This is what I'm asking for Marvel Legends to do for decades now, is to actually sculpt stuff onto the body for their comic book characters. I don't understand why we haven't been able to get that up until recently. Like between him and even Longshot, I want to say Longshot is a great figure. I just got him in the mail. I'm going to go grab him in a second, but I'll show you also why he is a must get, I think. Along with this guy, I would say sell the old Cyclops, get this one. He's far better in pretty much every conceivable way. He's actually sculpted, and you guys know I give Hasbro a lot of shit, but when the devil gets his due, he gets his due, and I usually will give it. So all this is new sculpting. It's molded and sculpted onto the body. So if you move the ab crunch, the harness stays with the body, and it's it looks good. The head sculpt looks really good. The cell shading is very minimal. I can get past that. A lot of people can't. They're like, "Oh, why does this look so stupid?" Right? I'm like, "Who cares? Just move past it. Use your imagination. This is a great looking action figure. To disregard that, I think, is to sell the figure short. And like I said, I'm willing to give the devil his due. He does come with extra hands, and that's about it. I would have liked, for especially for the price, an alternate head with optic blast. Kind of how the retro X-Men or X Factor, I should say, retro Cyclops came with the optic blast effect. That would have been really cool. But everything is sculpted that you see here on the chest. New head sculpt. He's got sculpted wrist bracelets or glove things. The thigh buckles. I'll call them wrist buckles. How's that? Thigh buckles, wrist buckles, and the boot buckles. They're all sculpted into the body, and this is how the first edition of him should have been done. This is a really good Cyclops. He's very posable. He does have pinless joints. I know that's a thing for a lot of people. Mine's excessively stiff, but I haven't really been able to I don't know. He's just really good eye candy, man. He's really, really good eye candy. Like, he looks really good. He's finally the size that he should be. He's not in that crappy Bucky Cat body mold anymore. But that body mold's so old, and they still keep using it. Like, they still keep using it. But I guess I'm not really here to bitch and moan about Hasbro. I'm actually here to say, go get a Hasbro product. It is really, really good. Terry Turner, what's going on, buddy? Hey, Indy, what's going on, bro? What up? But yeah, he is really good looking. I really, really like this figure a lot. It's very well done. And you guys know how big of a fan of Cyclops I am. It's Cyclops and Beast for me, and Storm. Those are the top three for me as far as the X-Men go. Your birthday Saturday? Oh, shit, man. Well, happy early birthday. 2 days early. I guess these do move. So I guess you can move them up a little bit. But they don't move too much. These are the only ones that move. These do not move, I promise you. They're sculpted into the body. But yeah, happy birthday, Terry. Terry's turning 18 again. um, but yeah, he's fluent. He moves. He's got butterfly joints like he should have. He can kick. He can punch. He can, Cyclops can throw down, man. A lot of people don't know that about Cyclops, is that he can actually go toe to toe with people like Wolverine, fist for fist, toe to toe. I mean, he has whomped Wolverine's ass before. So a lot of people don't give Cyclops his just due. They just kind of doo-doo on him. I feel like there's certain characters that people just doo-doo all over, and Cyclops is like one of those, because people just don't get his character or don't know enough about his character, or don't understand the purpose of his character. Like, the point of a leader is, like, he's the guy that you have to. He's the first man in and the last to leave. He's the quarterback team. He's going to make sure that team is in the best position to do what they need to do, regardless of whether people agree with it or disagree with it. His best interest is in the team and in the mission at hand. And that's what Cyclops has always been for me. He's always been that true number one leader. A lot of people are like, "Oh, well, Wolverine, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, nah, Wolverine's wasn't a very good leader until like even when he had his own X-Men team. So like that was way down the line. Like Cyclops was holding it down for decades since the inception of the team. There's a reason why he was chosen. So, but yeah, my man Cyclops. I'll give you that eye candy while I go grab that. I will grab this and I'll give you a little preview of something that we're going to open up before we get at hand, which is going to be this right here. We're going to be opening this up in the live stream. Just got that about a couple weeks ago, and I haven't had a chance to open them. So we're going to open them now. Blah, 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 blah. And we're going to also open Mrs. Shea Vizsla. 3 3/4 inch love for you guys. I think he's 27. Yeah, he's 27. He's only available on the Hasbro Pulse, the Pulsar website or app or whatever you want to call. So there's that. Let me go grab friggin' long shot really quick. I'll be right back. Grab two more guys because I just realized, and I'm knocking shit all over the place. I just realized that I had them downstairs, so we'll make them a part of this. Here's Long Shot. He is dope, man. Comes with extra hands. He comes with the Toy Biz. How the Toy Biz version had the blades in between his fingers for the throwing blades or whatever you want to call those little throwing daggers. But he also comes with a fist hand, the open hand that you see there as well. Like I said, the fisted throwing dagger hand. And what was the other one? Oh, a gripping hand for his removable knife, which I was actually surprised they actually gave him a removable knife. Normally the Hasbro thing to do is just sculpt it in there, and who cares? This is a really good figure. It's very well done. A lot of new sculpting, a lot of new tooling with him. The boots are unique to him. I want to say the majority of this body feels unique to him. Maybe there's some unique or some reuse, retool in the arms. Maybe these are from Ghost Rider. That's what it gives me the feeling of in the shoulder area. Not so much in the arm area, but this could be an all-new body for all I know. But there's a lot of cool stuff going on with both of these guys. So as much as I knock Hasbro, I have to give the devil his due. When it's due, these are home runs right here. If you get him or him, you get two good figures. I don't care. So I just wanted to say that because I don't mind throwing a dog a bone once in a while when they do the right thing, and they did the right thing there. Also, Long Shot and Cyclops are extremely posed though. All right, last two things that I'll go through, and before we get to him, and then I want to show you a custom I finished. It is Star Wars themed custom, and he's a very niche character that I did. But I also picked up Sam and Twitch. These were actually on sale on Amazon for under $30. So I had to pick them up. They are absolutely just gorgeous figures. I love them, and I passed on the past two, or I think it's versions actually, of Sam and Twitch. Yeah, these are absolutely fantastic figures. Don't sell yourself short on both of these. They're really well done. Let me just pop my camera up a little bit. I'm trying to get rid of the washout here. There we go. Let's back off the lighting just a hair there. But it's a 2-pack. Go get them. They're from the brand new McFarlane wave. And they sell themselves. The only thing that I would have liked to improve on them would be the removable pistol right here on Sam. two gripping hands, and maybe better range of motion in the elbows for Sam. Twitch is pretty well done. I wouldn't really mess with anything on him. He comes with two of these long barrel revolvers. Pretty awesome. I mean, you cannot go wrong with these. They'll fit right in with your new McFarlane Spawn stuff, which is, I think that Spawn line is just it's hitting on all cylinders. So these are really good. Expect a full review on Sam and Twitch. I know it's a little bit late, but I just got them. Another really cool figure to check out, in case you didn't get them or you passed on them, is Dead Man. Go get this, dude. This guy has a friggin' like protoplasm, friggin' like Dead Man ghost that attaches to his back, like Dead Man, like goo or protoplasm kind of coming fists and stuff. And those are all removable from the hands. He doesn't come with any extra hands or anything, but he is just a remarkable figure. Look at that. And actually, let me put this on the record. A lot of people seem to think that this is the, what was it? The Game of Thrones Frost King head. It actually is different. If you look at them very, very closely, in which I had to, just to confirm it, the mouths are different. The cheekbones are aligned in different areas. The texturing is much different. It's not just a retooled head. It is an all-new head sculpt. And I believe McFarlane even confirmed this. So it is not the Frost King's head. But he's another really cool figure you should pick up. And is that for the pickups before we get to the damn custom already? Like I said, we're going to open up these two. We're going to get to Kamen Rider Black Sun and Shea Vizsla. But let me just bring in the custom I've been working on for the last few days. Actually, I want to say about a week. It's nothing too crazy, but I did have to outsource another figure, and I just got a really cool email for John Walker Customs. I cannot wait to do that video. I just got a really great video that my item has shipped from him. All right, so I'm really dipping into the bag, and that's why you do a custom, is you dip into the bag of obscurity, and you pull out a character that probably maybe not a lot of people know about, and maybe I'll do a custom showcase video on it. But here we have, you're probably like, who in the blue hell is that? Here we have a Cal Scarata custom. I don't know if I want to paint the gauntlets. I probably should. His original design does have the painted gauntlets gold as well. Now, I went with like a unique looking gold for him, a little bit something different. And there's a reason why he's got an unmasked head, and I'll explain where that unmasked head comes from and how you can get it if you want to do the same custom for yourself. The body I used is the Mandalorian Loyalist body, which is right here. This custom's very easy to do, so if you want to do it for yourself, you can. It doesn't really cost, Murphy. It's actually, yeah, it does kind of look like him a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. It's actually not a RoboCop head. It's not, I promise you. So I used the Mandalorian Loyalist body. I didn't really have to, use any different parts or anything like that. I just kind of had to, all I did really was depeg from the waist, and that's pretty much it. I depegged from the arms as well, just boil and pop. I left the legs on. The legs were a little bit scary, kind of taking those off, so I kind of left those on, but yeah, that's the body I used for him. A lot of people have used, the regular Jango Fett body. So what I did was, and here's the helmet, and I tried to use a little weathering on the helmet. I didn't want it to look like so perfect, Oh, Brian King just guessed it. So yeah, this head. Now, the reason why I used this specific head of Ed Harris, that's what this is. This is an Ed Harris head from the Diamond Select Westworld, the man in black head. If you look up images of Cal Scarata, whether it is official images or whether it is any image in general of Cal Scarata, and I'll explain who the hell he is to begin with. If you look up any images of him, it literally looks like Ed Harris. It looks like a little bit younger of an Ed Harris. Now, I don't mind him having a little bit of a veteran receding hairline type thing going on. And I feel like if someone were to actually play this, why not Ed Harris? I know he's older now. He's a much older man now, but I feel like he can still get the job done. He's a great actor. One of those actors that not a lot of people maybe talk about, but he's in a lot of really great movies, and he's a very well done actor. I've never had a one complaint about Ed Harris. So, now, Cal Scarata, the actual character himself, I'm sorry, the actual trainer for all the clone commandos, or clone commandos and clone troopers. And he actually became so fond of them, especially the clone commandos, because the clone commandos were mostly trained by by Mandalorians themselves. Now, Cal was one of those trainers, and they actually had to sign like a 10-year contract and had to fake their own death to train these clones, and they got like a huge chunk of money. Like, I mean, millions upon millions of credits to go through with this, but they had to agree to their own fake death because of that. But Cal was one of those trainers, and he actually became quite fond of the troopers that he was training, and after Order 66 would actually try to get them, the ones that he could save, away from the Republic, and brought them to Mandalore, and actually got them, a lot of those troopers, sanctuary. So, but yeah, I thought this was a pretty good head for it. I was gonna outsource like a custom head for it, but I was like, I don't want to spend too much money, and I got the Westworld figure for so cheap. I think it was like $12. I got that Westworld figure for, but did Ed Harris play as RoboCop 3? No. Oh, you used to think he was the OG RoboCop, Dim Guts? That's funny. Well, yeah, man. This is like I said, this is. I always like doing obscure character customs. I don't know why. It's just like, I feel like that's what it's meant for. Like, exclusives should be, meant for obscure characters, and making a custom. So what I did with this gold color, now if you see depictions of it, it's a much more of like a flat gold color, like a traditional. I went with more of like a metallic gold finish. I went with an original like tan color. So I went with the tan color that's actually underneath the flat tan or brown. It's like a light brown underneath here, for underneath his armor. Now, the armor pieces themselves, I painted the same color, and then I did a gold metallic layers on there. And that's pretty much what I did for everything else. I kind of like scuffed some of these knee pads up a little bit, so you can see some scuffing and some scratching and stuff like that for the legs and such. But I wanted to keep the upper torso a little bit more clean. I did a little bit of weathering here and there. Nothing too crazy, but this was just a fun little custom just to sit down and do. The head is fully, you can depeg the head and put the helmet on if you wanted to. But this was just a fun little custom to do. His pistols still fit in the holsters and everything's fine. All the paint is sealed on it, so it's not like sticky or wet, or doesn't feel like that or anything like that. So, I don't know. This was a fun little custom to do. So, there is Cal. We'll keep him in the background here. How's that? Now, getting to the story at hand here. The chest armor looks forged. Yeah, man, it looks friggin' awesome. I might go over this little section right here and paint it either black or red for those little lines, because that's supposed to be, I believe, electronics that are inside the armor. Very similar to how the actual Mandalorian Loyalist had. If you see those little lines right there, bit of red paint. I might go through it with it like maybe black for it to pop out a little bit more. The red might get kind of caught up in the tan and the gold. So now getting to the whole reason why we're here, damn it. Is this figure. I've been trying to figure out some way for him to look different. I've seen a lot of people make customs, and I'm cutting my own hand here. Oh my God, what am I doing to myself? I've seen a lot of people do customs of like the traditional, original looking Steel Brigade with the lighter blue for the upper torso, and then the tan for the lower. What I did to start this off was recently, and I don't know if it's still going on. Valverse had a huge sale with the Duster figure. I posted a link on my community page, so I tried to help as many people as I could out at the time. But the Duster figure was on sale for $12.99. So I mean, I just bought one because I wanted the upper torso, and I might use the lower legs for somebody else or a different character down the road. But this is going to be the base for the body for the Steel Brigade Commander. I wanted him to have, I still wanted him to fit in with the rest of the updated look. But I went with the tan pants, maybe a little bit of a throwback to the original, and then the short sleeved upper torso, kind of giving it more of a modern updated look. Now, I could have still went with this upper torso, excuse me, and had a full length cloth, but I felt like I still kind of want to use this guy for something else down the road. And no, it's not going to be a Cobra Trooper or anything like that. We have enough of those. It'll probably be for some sort of Valverse character or something like that. Brian King. You missed out on the Duster sale. Yeah, man, it sucks. Yeah, I mean, if I would have bought one more, I probably should have bought one more and just did some sort of giveaway or something like that. Hindsight's a bitch sometimes, But this is going to be the basis of the kit bash that we're going to do today. It's not like a real custom. I'm not doing any sort of painting or anything like that. I'm just kind of throwing on parts, and that's about it. Now, what I do have to find out is where on earth, which I set aside for the custom, where on earth I put the damn tack vest for him. And I don't know where or what I did with it. Super annoying. Super duper annoying. So I might have to take it off another figure, and that's going to annoy the shit out of me even more. But, we'll get through it. But originally, I had taken it off, and that figure is downstairs too. Good Lord. I'm not going to get that. I don't know where the heck I put it. So annoying. Hate that. You put something aside, and then it just like vanishes all of a sudden. But yeah, I think this is going to be what we're going to be using for this Steel Brigade Commander here. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let me find another vestibule. And then we'll go from there. Maybe I put it over here. Sometimes I pick something up and then I put it down in a stupid area. that is my life in a nutshell. Oh, why'd you put this here? I don't know. I wasn't thinking. You sure weren't, Anthony. You sure weren't. I wish it would just pop up and show itself to me. Fun fact, if you guys have any dogs, so there's this channel that does like oldies music from like the 20s and 30s and even the 40s. And if you play that music, those dogs, if they are barkers or if they're loudmouths, like some of mine, they will quiet right down. It's pretty awesome. So there's a little thing that might work for your dog. Sometimes stuff like that works for dogs, and sometimes it doesn't. All right, I'm gonna have to get. I wish it would just come out of obscurity and show itself to me. Super annoying, I can't find the shit. Oh, man. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to find it like a day from now when I don't need it. That's what's going to happen. You put it down somewhere stupid, and now you can't find it. You ding dong dingy. All right, let's get that out of the way. We'll get. All right, let's get him off his display base here. There's a little comparison between what they're going to look like. Dang it. I hate it when I can't find stuff. I hate it. I hate it more than mayonnaise, Oz. And you know how much I hate mayonnaise. I almost just fell off my chair. If you guys hear a big crash, that's my 6'1" ass falling on the ground. I'm like peeking around corners to see if I put it somewhere. Anyway, all right, let's just get this going here so I'm not just elongating the video for no reason. All right, so I'm going to take this vest off, put it on him, and that's pretty much all we're doing. All right, let's get that off. Nice and easy peasy. And then once I find the vest, I'll put the vest back on him. No biggie deal. No biggie deal. This is actually a Wave 1 Steel Brigader. So he's rather tight. Tight like a tiger. Might have to pop this head off really quick. There we go. Zorpox, what's going on? What up? But yeah, Brian King, you know, Bobby Val is pretty good about doing sales and stuff like that. So I would say just hang tight. He'll probably do another sale down the road with somebody else. Maybe he'll do a rollout sale. That's what I'm hoping for next. I know he's got a lot of stock of rollout. So I would like a couple rollouts, actually. All right, let me pop this head off. Now, the head on this Tim Kennedy body, I don't think there's a difference between them. But my Lord have mercy, was that a tight fit. It was really tight. And I want to see if the bores are actually different on the heads. I don't think they are. No, they're the same. Oh, no, they're a little bit different. So this is a newer head, and this is the Wave 1 head. And I can see a little bit of differences in the mold itself. Let's get real nerdy with it. You ready? If you look right... Oh, God, this is terrible. If you look right inside the head, you'll see, like, the molds are set up differently, where this one right here is much more of like a... it's almost like a rectangle shape inside, where this is a very circular. So there's the original circle bore for the head, but inside there's like a rectangle in there. So that's how you can tell if it's a Wave 1 or Wave 2. All right, let's see if this tack vest is going to work with this belt I have set up here. Hopefully it does. Hopefully. And camo, get on there. It's fitting so far. Now let's see. I might be a glutton for punishment here. This is a Wave 1 tack vest. These do not plug in the easiest. So if I can get this plugged in, I'll be a happy man. Oh my God, I think I just did it. Did I dids it? I dids it. It is dids. Oh, that one popped out. There we go. Put that in there. I'll fix that later. But yeah, that fit okay. Let's see if this belt is going to stay the way I want it to, because I did want to have him have not a drop down, but I wanted to have him, that'll work. I'll pop the head on. Whee! Let me just get some leverage here, some leverage. Pop this head back on, like so. And hi-ho the Dario. Oh, the vest popped off. Hi-ho the Dario. A Dario Cueto. Dario Cueto. That would be Dario Cueto, not Dario. Alright, so I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to heat that up. But this is essentially it, I think. I might switch out the boots. But he's got his tack vest on. And like I said, this is not anything crazy. You know, this is like the simplest. It's not even really a custom. I shouldn't even call it that. But I thought giving him a G36 made sense. Now I have hundreds of friggin' sidearms to give him. Or assault rifles, excuse me, not sidearms. But I thought this was a very simple thing to do. I've been waiting to get the proper setup, or what I wanted him to look for the commander. I wanted him to set himself apart from the rest of the pack. And I think it looks pretty good. Let's just bring in another part of the team. We'll bring in Blowback. And we'll get Rada out of here. We'll get good old Cal out of here. Blowback. Let's see, who else do we have up here? Bring in Eclipse. I think this might be like top. Like Eclipse, that's my girl right there, man. She might be. Damn, I don't know, man. She might be my favorite in the toy line. I might have to say that. But yeah, man. There you go. You could have Eclipse. She's the real leader of the group, and then you could have the commander kind of working. She's the actual squad leader. But yeah, she looks good with them. They look cool together. All three of them. He's like leaning. I don't know what's going on here. Why are you leaning, sir? Stop leaning. There you go, man. That's pretty much all I want to do. It's like nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Somebody's gonna be get on here and be like, get all up in the comments and be like, this is not a custom. This is stupid. This is lame. I know. Maybe it is, but it's fun for me. And for now, good old tack vestless guy right here. We'll get him a tack vest. We'll get him all situated too with his rifle. Let's get that tucked properly. There we go. We'll have him be. He's like a new recruit. How's that? New recruit. Just got in. No tack vest given. And we'll get his sidearm back in there. There you go. New recruit right there. He's still going through training. That's how I look at it. But yeah, there you go. There is the commander. Not the Washington commander. But the Steel Brigade commander. Damn these old tack vests. I just had to do it, didn't I? I had to use an old one. Oh, what is life sometimes, you know? But there you go. There is the commander. Maybe I'll give him a different assault rifle. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But, yeah, man, Eclipse. She is friggin' awesome, dude. And I still can't get over that. I still don't know which head. Like Monday through Thursday, I got her with this head, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is going into Friday now, so I just switched the head. Boy. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I got her with this head. Can't help it. She's friggin' fantastic. Friggin' fantastic. All right, let's get him out of there. Let's get new recruit out of there, and we'll get good old Blowback out there. Blowhard. We'll rename him Blowhard. Oh, you're such a blowhard. All right, let's get some 3 3/4 inch love in here. Some Shea Vizsla. It's been a while. It's been a minute for some 3 3/4 inch love. And I kind of waited on this one. I don't know why. As soon as she was announced, I was like, yes, thank you. And if you don't know who in the hell Shea Vizsla is, she is from the Star Wars The Old Republic video game. This is part of the re-released vintage collection. I'm glad that I waited and I didn't force myself to pay ridiculous amounts of money to get the original Shea Vizsla, which she goes for oodles and noodles of money. I don't know why I said that, but she goes for a shit ton of money, and she's got a crappier unmasked head sculpt on the original. This is the much superior head sculpt by leagues. The old one, woof. Looks nothing like the artwork. I remember that as a kid too. I remember like when I would get a brand new figure, right? And then I would see like the card artwork, and I'd be like, why does the card artwork look so much better than the figure? It almost depressed me to open up the figure and be like, oh man, I'm ruining this card artwork that looks so good. But that's what we're going to do. So let's ruin it. But that is one attractive woman right there. She's a good looking lady right there. I always told myself if someone could play Shea Vizsla, who would that be? Maybe like a Becky Lynch. Not just because she has red hair, but sex appeal and all that fun stuff. All right, so she is pretty cool. She comes with her dueling pistolas. And she comes with some flame effects for flamethrowers, which is freaking awesome. And we're going to test all that out. Yeah, I agree, Jossie. I agree, man. Especially Nintendo, like, video games stuff. Like, whenever you get, like, a video game something or other, the video game artwork looks so good. Like, the Ninja Turtles NES game by Acclaim, the artwork was amazing, and then you play the game, and you're like, what the hell happened here? I was expecting really good art, really good sprites and such. But, so is the times of the regular Nintendo. You couldn't get too much out of 8-bit. So the only thing that kind of bummed me out when they announced these re-release figures, which now I'm bumping the camera all over the place. Good grief. When they announced all of these kind of like re-release figures, like the Republic Commando from the Old Republic and her, and I believe they're probably gonna do another Malgus, but I know they're doing a Galen Merrick from The Force Unleashed. They're still using the old bodies, so they just have swivels, which is unfortunate. I would have preferred, maybe some new updated leg articulation, so you can't get the legs to go out at all, which sucks, bro. But I am very happy to actually get the figure. So she does have ankle articulation, which is a hinge and a swivel right here that we're kind of used to with all the old 3 3/4 inch figures. She has a single jointed knee. Like I said, she's got swivel legs. Does she have a swivel at the knee? She does. She's got a single jointed elbow, which gets about 90 degrees. Swivel at the wrist. I don't think she's got any hinges or anything like that. Just a swivel. Arms can go up about that far, but the armor's going to get in the way. But they do have hinge joints that she can T-pose about that far. It's not the best, but it gets the job done. She can swivel her head, and like I said, the head sculpt is much better than the original one. Good grief, that original one is just take the head off and put the helmet on. My God. Well, you can pop her head off. It's just on a ball peg, and then you can pop the helmet on, and she looks friggin' badass with her helmet on. I love this Old Republic design for the Mandalorian helmets. It's just such a different flavor, the Old Republic. I adore those video games, and I adore all of the hard work and dedication that went into all those intro videos, all those like CGI, awesome CGI intro videos that they do, or like promo videos or trailers, whatever you like to call them. They are some of the best Star Wars stuff visually that you'll ever see. So kudos to all the people working on that video game. But if you want to plug in her flamethrowers, they just a little porthole right on the top of her arm here. Let me get some more lighting in here because we are really drowned out. There's a porthole on there. Maybe that's too much lighting. Porthole on top of her arm there, and just want to plug that in just like so. I don't know how well she's going to stand up with both of these on her arms, but well, But other portholes right there. Excuse me. Pardon me. There you go. A little droopy do. But she is flame throwing. She is murking people right now. She's American people right now. There you go. Let's see if I can get her stand. She's a little bit topsy-turvy heavy. I could probably get her to go, though. Come on. Do it, lady. Oh, yeah, she does not want to work with me. She's like, I am too heavy. She might be one that needs a display stand. Let me lower the camera also down. A little bit further down. There we go. And we're crooked now. Come on now. All right. Let's see what we can do here. She is so heavy. These are so heavy. Let's just try one. How's that? We'll try one. And she's wanting to. Yep, there we go. Oh, oop. Yep. There we go. Oh, and plop. That's how we do. That's how she does. She had too much to drink. A little bit too much to drink. There she goes. She is leaning quite far back. And I mean, like, hello. But if you don't want to use those because they're super duper heavy, we can just use her blaster pistols here. These are very unique to her. I don't believe I've seen anybody with these blaster pistols before. And they look almost like the blaster pistols used for... Oh my God, I just can't stop bumping into shit. God forbid I have an itch on my friggin' ankle and everything goes flying down. These do look very similar to the design for Star-Lord's pistols. And even when you look at it right here, it looks like Star-Lord's pistol, kind of, a little bit. I'm not saying it is, but they look similar. But yeah, she looks great, dude. She is great looking. I don't know whether I'm going to have... I don't know what to do here. Because I like the unmasked head. I could have her hold the helmet. Like most people would do. I like this unmasked head, though. It looks so much better. And I'll tell you this, man. If I was in this universe and I didn't have a girlfriend, I might be hitting up Shay Vizsla. Be like, hey Shay, got a job for you. Be my girlfriend. How much is it going to take for that to happen? Well, actually, that I can do that for free. Oh, well, let's make that happen. Anyway, um, you're gonna go make some coffee, not you, ODC, long day. And we're currently 7 degrees in Colorado. Good God. Oh man, I don't even want to say what it is here. Oh God. You might unsubscribe if I tell you what the temperature is where I am. Oh man. Yeah, I'll just say it's pretty nice in South Carolina right now. I feel bad for people dealing with the cold right now. My God. Yikes. May God have mercy on your soul. But yeah, look at all the unique sculpting on her, man. She looks friggin' sick. She's got her little backpack, her jetpack. She is phenomenal. See, and it's releases like this that make me want to like say, hey, Anthony, maybe you should start buying the vintage collection stuff. But no, sir, I cannot do that. Like I said, this was a special character that had eluded me for quite some time, and I have a very large soft spot for the Old Republic anything. So that's why I mean you guys know Darth Malgus, he's top two characters from Star Wars for me. So when he was announced in the Black Series 6-inch line, like I already have his 3 3/4 inch figures. I have the Sideshow Collectibles 12-inch or 1/6 scale premium figure. Um, I have pretty much anything that was released for Darth Malgus. I have his statues. I have all of his books. I'm like a Darth Malgus fanatic when it comes to him. He and Maul are my two favorite Sith of all time. So, but yeah, there is Shea Vizsla. I would definitely say she's been out for a while now. I want to say over about a year or so, maybe more. Go get her, man. She's only like $13, so at least that's what I got her for. So, but yeah, she wasn't very much. So go check her out. She's pretty awesome. I'm sure most of the vintage collection people probably already have her, or you know, but well, and everything that she comes with, she originally came with, except for this head. Like I said, the head is different and it's much superior to the original. So there is Shea Vizsla, and let's get to where are you? Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. That's right, baby. We got Dusty Rose here, baby. He's back. He's back out of retirement. That's right, baby. We gonna take a look at this funky monkey right here. Yes. We got the Kamen Rider Black Sun from the Black Sun show. It's a pretty good show. Pretty good show. Still haven't finished it, but pretty good show. I gotta say, it's different. There's some like political nonsense in it, but I kind of just ignore that shit because like everything you watch now has some sort of political undertone in it. So I just don't. I just ignore it now. I tried to at least. I think the only thing that really bothers me with most modern stuff that's made is the men versus the women stuff. That really annoys the shit out of me. I don't know why men and women are competing with each other. It's just freaking stupid. It really is. Not really a fan of the direction, but I like the suits. Yeah, I get that. It's very gory, but I'm into that nerdy shit. It's dark. It's much darker. Brooding. All right. Here we go, baby. So here's the story on this while I'm taking this guy out. I wanted this so badly, and I missed the pre-order. Then I missed the Big Bad Toy Store pre-order because I'm an idiot. And then Amazon had it, and that I was trying to pre-order it in December through Amazon for January, and then I missed that pre-order by like seconds. Um, and I was really pissed. I'm like, if I miss out on this thing, I'm not paying $100 for it. And then another pre-order popped up like 2 weeks later for February. I was like, yes, score. So I got them for like the regular 64. I think it's like $64. Oh, this figure looks so damn good. He looks so good. I love this design. You guys know I love Black. He's one of my favorite Kamen Riders. So yeah, this is. Ooh, it's very sharp too. I was expecting a rubbery type material for those. So yeah, these are a little bit sharp right here. So if you're planning on getting him, just be forewarned there. But I love the direction because like it was so cool that like Shadow Moon was so much more like on the tech side, and then you had Black, which was much more on the. His suit looked a little bit more on the organic side, which I always dug. So like for them to go like almost like full bore organic on him is perfect. It's friggin' perfect, dude. I'm just gonna stand him up and then I'm gonna adjust my camera. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your little self. Okay. Yeah, just for some reason, like everything wants to get focused on, but the damn figure I'm trying to focus on today. I don't know why. Why are you do this? And I swear it's like only when I'm on YouTube trying to do a live stream. I can't I can't like manually focus. It won't let me. When I shoot reviews, it lets me manually focus, but for some reason, when I'm shooting this live, it tries to pick up everything else but the thing I want to show. But anyway, here is a close-up look at the head sculpt. It is a beautiful, beautiful head sculpt. Frigging awesome. I love this. And the figure feels like, it doesn't even feel like old SH Figuarts did. Like they felt sometimes a little bit overly delicate. Like this feels like a solidly built action figure. You know, like it feels like it's going to withstand the test of time. That's what I get. Like sometimes the plastics on Figuarts feel a little bit like brittle, you know. Let me attach the rest of his stuff here, which we have an attachment for his back, which is his plates on his back, which here's a plate. And then we've got more Pilates. Pilates. He likes to do Pilates. Then we got this up here, which I believe this pops in. We've got more stuff over here. Okay. Mr. Garrison, okay. And I believe these. I haven't done my homework, so I'm kind of flying at the seat of my pants here. I believe these pop in right here, like so. And they kind of seat on the back like that. Kind of like a backpack. He's got my little backpack. I'm a backpack boy. Got my backpack. Yeah, and then that kind of just sits like that. But you can pull this part off, and I believe that these chest pieces go right here. So if you did want to have this whole like harness armor piece off, you could have him without it, and then to cover up the holes on the chest, you can pop these chest pieces, which will go like this and like this onto the chesticles. So yours pop off easy, so be careful. Yeah, it feels like they're moving. I can feel it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate when shit moves because I feel like it's gonna fall off and get lost. So I might just super glue this because I don't really have any inklings or any thoughts to really remove this harness piece and have him go bare chested. So I might just leave these off and not worry about them and just leave this on and then just glue those together and glue everything down. Because I'm pretty, I don't know, I'm pretty happy with how this looks. This looks a little bit more like he's armored up and ready to go, as opposed to just being kind of bare chested there. Then we got this little piece. Looks like I believe this is the handle for the sword. I believe that's what it's supposed to be. I hear a child running around. There's a child still up and supposed to be in bed. Uh-oh. I hear you. But here is his full length sword. Yeah, that's what's supposed to be. Essentially, this is the hilt for the sword, and this is the full bladed sword. So, my God, nothing will focus right now. YouTube Live. Here we go. And then he does come with multiple hands, and I mean some cool looking hands. He's got these kind of open gripped hands, and let me just get those up close and personal. As you can see him, he kind of got his like claws and stuff like that because of the different type of look for him. And then we'll do some posing and some stuff with him, see what he can do. But he does come with gripping hands and fist hands and open hands. He's got the 2 fist hands down there, 2 gripping hands right there. He's got extra kind of like gesturing hands, and then another pair of open like bitch slap hands. So these are kind of like his neutral hands. So let's see. I already feel the backs wanting to pop off. So I'll try my best. I have some stupid fat fingers. I can't stand it. I've always had these stupid fat fingers, even when I was like 130 pounds soaking wet. That was back when I was a teenager, by the way. I'm like pushing 40. So, well, I'll actually be 40 in like, what, about just over a month. So, I'm hitting the big 40. Oh, Lord. Let's see what he can do here. Let's get him into a kicking pose here. I'm noticing that a lot of this is getting in the way. So, yeah. He does have drop downs, which is good, but I don't know how much that helps because, I mean, while this is a pliable plastic right here, I mean, that is really getting in the way of him doing some kickage. That's about it. That's... Let's see if I can push it. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Let's see if we can get him in the rider kick. You got to be able to do the rider kick. If you can't do a friggin' rider kick, like, what are you doing with yourself? You know? Let's get him into the rider kick situation. God, figure arts figures just want to do shit for you. You know? They're just like, here, I'll just make life easier on you. Here you go. But yeah, there's your rider. Ka-cha! You know, I don't know why I'm saying ka-cha, but you know. Well, you know. There we go. If we could focus for fucking 1 minute. Bam. There you go. Looking good there. Let's see. Standing kick. Yeah, Andy, yeah, man. It's like it's wanting to get there, and I'm sure it will get there. But I'm expecting a little bit more than this, and now the back pieces are falling off. Great, thank you. Let's get that foot proper right here. You want to have that tilt of that ankle a little bit. And we'll get... Yeah, it's like these pieces get in the way quite a bit, which is kind of a scooper duper. Yeah. I mean, even if I get him into standing poses, like what he's doing right here, I'm like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And that's like maxed out. I can't get his ankle to go any further this way, upward. So I'm trying to get this ankle to go this way more, that way, and it's not. It's saying that's about it. Don't do it. But yeah, trying to get. I mean, it's like I can't tuck this underneath, and it's just getting in the way. So I'm like, bring it up to where it's supposed to be. I don't want to push it because God forbid I break this damn thing, and then I'm gonna be really pissed at myself. I don't think it'll break, but I've never had one figure arts figure break on me. Not a damn one. So, but yeah, that's kind of a pooper scooper. Let's see if we can get into like a high kick pose here. He's about to kick your head right off the damn shoulders. Oh, there goes the other back piece. I want to say the my pet peeve with most Common Rider figures is when the shoulders pop off. Oh my god, I want to just curl up in a ball and die. Those, like, especially on Drive, when Drives popped off, I was like, bro, why? No. Oh, it was so frustrating trying to get those back on. And then what was it? Who else? Who else was a pain in the ass? Joker. My God, double Joker. Double Joker's shoulder armor. I almost wanted to damn throw the figure across the room. I didn't actually do that, and I would never do that, but I was thinking about it. I was considering it. Could you stand, sir? Can we stand together, please? He is just having troubles today. Come on. I'm trying to get him. Normally it doesn't take me this long to get them to stand. Come on, man. Just what's going on here? You playing with me? You know, your brothers don't have this issue. Erectile dysfunction. Kamen Rider Black Son's got erectile dysfunction. He can't stay erect. There's something wrong with me. Come on, man. I'm about to just call it. I mean, I know if I sit here long enough just doing this, playing with it, I'm probably not balancing him. I probably have to move this arm down, bend the knee a little bit. I think the real. Well, he's almost there. He's like a. Oh, let's bring it up. This arm. Yeah, I don't like that. Way that looks looks stupid. But anyway, all right, I give up. Yeah, I don't know, maybe he's not as fun as I thought he was going to be. You know? I mean, he looks great. I mean, aesthetics, my God. But maybe he's not that dude, you know? Let's get him into a oh shit pose. Like, oh shit. Salen's hot dogs are buy two, get four free? Oh shit. You know? Some people are like, what the hell, Salen's hot dogs? And I'm like, oh, it's a Buffalo thing. I'm sorry. They actually do sell them in Publix, though. So if you want to try a Salen's hot dog built and made in Buffalo, built in Buffalo, go try it. Some of the best hot dogs you will ever have, better than Ballpark or nasty Nathan shit. I know. Josh is probably like, blasphemy. Nathan's is delicious. Better than Gray's papaya. Yeah, I said it. Go to a Ted's Hot Dogs in Buffalo, New York, and you'll be like, oh, yeah, it is. It is better. There he is. This whack-ass pose I have him in. This camera just will not focus today. There we go. That's better. See what I have to do? This is delicious. See, I knew it. I've had Gray's papaya, I've had Nathan's, and I'm like, nah, Salen's is the best. Salen's hot dogs, you can get them anywhere in the Buffalo area. They are delicious. I'm so glad that Publix sells them down here, because if I couldn't at least get a goddamn Salen's hot dog, I might just protest life in general. Everybody down here eats those nasty ballpark. Ugh, hate those things. It's disgusting. I hate ballparks down here. It's gross. And they eat Duke's mayonnaise. Ugh, Duke's. That shit is nasty. Nasty as hell. What do we eat? Hellman's. Why do we eat it? Because it's good. All right, let's get some fist hands in here. I'm just gone completely off the deep end here. Someone's going to be like, how dare you say this about Gray's papaya and Nathan's? How dare you call Duke's mayonnaise nasty? That's my word for nasty. Nasty. You're so nasty. Why are you so nasty? Come on, get your little hand in the little peg hole, you little lulla. There we go. That's the other thing that scares me about figure arts is that the peg joints. Oh my God, these peg joints sometimes I feel like they're about to snap right off, but they don't, man. They see it, you know. Gotta move this somewhere. Out of room. And we'll get some fisting going on. Whoa, what are we doing? We'll get the we'll get the old 1930s boxing pose going. Well, see, why? Come on, you want to go? We can go. See, why? You know. I'll give you 1-4, sir. I certainly will. Why? There you go. There's that. Not that Kamen Rider Black would ever do that, but I gotta plug my charger in because my phone's about to go to dead. There we go. Just no focusing today. It's just D is tremendous here. As far as his articulation, maybe I should just do it for the review. I should do that, right? Let's see what else he can do. Let's see what else he can do here. Let's see what we can do. What limits we can push. And the back fell off again. Yeah, those are getting glued. I've already just had about enough of that falling off. Just go ahead and fall off, sir. There you go. I'll just put you down there. He's got really good range of motion in the upper torso, though. He's gonna flex on you. So built different, you know. There you go. He's built different. Why can't you kick properly, huh? Because I'm built different. Sorry. Anyway, he's got the butterfly stuffs. He's got the head. Whoa, look at that head. That is good head. Look at, he's really depressed. He's going to stare at his shoes. Like, oh man, nobody ever wants to be my friend, you know? He's just upset. He's going to put his hands on his hips now. Nobody ever wants to be my... He's kicking, you know when people do that, when they get all upset, when they're kids, and they start kicking nothing. I'm like, what are you kicking? Oh, shut up. so funny. And they turn around this way and, shut up. It's so stupid. And they drag their feet when they're talking. It's like, who are you talking to? Shut up. It's so funny. They always say, shut up. But yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. I need professional help. Yes, I do. But yeah, man, he's pretty cool. He's maybe not as fun as the Seiho friggin' Black, I would say. But the Seiho Black has its own issues with like the plastic pieces in between the shoulders and the elbow joint kind of cracking and breaking. So pick your poisons, pick your stuff. But I'm happy to have this version of him, I would say, overall. Let me go get the other version. Really looking forward to the Shadow Moon version of this show coming out. Looking forward to that, so I can have both versions of both Duders brothers, I should say. But yeah, I mean, when you've got the classic version right here, and then you've got this more modern, like, update look for him. It's like best of both worlds, you know. That was so cool about I think his suit was like the organic feel from the original, like in between like the thighs and like the overall look. While he still looked a little bit more mechanical here and there, you had the feeling of organic material underneath, which is really awesome. But they went full organic. I love it. I love how visceral this looks. It looks friggin' sick. But there's a nice little comparison between the two. You can see a little bit of the line work is similar to the original design right here in the head as well. Surprised he didn't go with red eyes for his design on this, but I think it's fine. But pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Indeedy duty. Yeah, Guyver! Dude, I was just watching friggin' Guyver the other day, laughing my ass off. Oh, Guyver. Guyver 3. Yeah, these are getting glued, bro. These are absolutely getting glued. And then what I'll do is I will pop the sword holding hands on there, and then we'll get some sword holdage going in there. And yeah, we'll do that. Whee! I'm shaking the table. I'm asking for all of this stuff to come a-tumbling down. I say a-tumbling down. I'm on a dee-doo-dee-dee. A-tumbling, bumbling, fumbling, trumbling. Gonna go thumbling down. Boop, 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 boop. Bip, bop, flip, flop, tippity top. Poop, bloop, floop, boop, bloop, bloop. In case you're wondering, I act like this when I'm by myself too. So it's not just me putting on some sort of annoying 5-year-old show. You know, like a 5-year-old would do. It's just me being a 5-year-old. Oh boy, what the flick flack is going on here? There we go. It didn't really pop on. Didn't do no snappage. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, not to rub it in. Oh, maybe this does kind of sound like I'm rubbing it in. I'll just not rub it in. I was going to tell you what the weather was like here today. I will say this: it has been the hottest winter I have ever witnessed in my entire life. And I'm originally from Buffalo, New York, and that shit is cold as hell. And is actually to the point of hot down here. Yes, hot. And yes, clearly the blade is removable. Removable. She's removable. Let's see if I can get these like blade pieces. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. Okay, so yeah, here's the sword. It almost looks like there's like dust in between some of the crevices right here. Looks kind of weird. I don't know if you guys are seeing that on camera, and obviously I'm shooting this live, so. But like right in between the like, let me see if I can pick this up. Right there, like where the line goes up, it looks like there's like dust in there or something. Maybe that's like meant to be there. But yeah, he can hold his sword nicely. You just kind of have to maneuver the little spiky things on the inside of his hand. But yeah, he can get his swordage going on. So if he wants to like, I challenge you to a duel, and then picks up a metal gauntlet and smacks you across the face with it, like in Robin Hood, Men in Tights. I challenge you to a duel, and then Robin Hood picks up the gauntlet and slaps him with it. That's funny. What's funnier is that Nottingham picks up the the glove and slaps Robin across the face, and then he picks up the metal gauntlet and slams him across the face with it. Oh, you gotta love it. Well, yeah, we'll point that at you, and we'll get time to get down. Time to get down. Down. Get him in some sort of like slicing pose. You know, he's over here like, what are you doing? What are you? Shut up! I'm practicing. Oh, washa, dude. That is not how you washa. Okay, can I show you? Can I see that? What? What? I'm doing it fine. Leave me alone. Okay. All right. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. Let's get him into. Oh, there goes the backs again. I'm just gonna leave those off. We're just not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. Watch the Ultraman Regulos movie. Favorite Ultra now. Oh, really? I don't know if anybody could beat Tiga for me. I love me some Tiga. But I will check that shit out, though. Believe you me. I wish I could get like a little bit more range of motion out of these hips. They really should have rethought this whole thing. This is kind of annoying the shit out of me. Like, that's the best I can do here. Come on, man. Let's see if I can get him into like a overhead. We'll have him do like a sprinting, almost like some sort of. That's a weird. That arm looks weird like that. Like he's almost like dragging the. You know how they do that, like in anime where they'll like drag the sword across the ground and then just go for the big whoosh-ah slice. Kind of like this. Like he's running. He's like and he just comes up and he just oh no, I missed my blade. That would be so embarrassing. If he went to go if he went to go slice somebody and then the blade fell off. Oh my god. He would have erectile dysfunction again with his sword. And then we just went slice. Chop somebody's head off. That'd be fun. Fun times at Ridgebond High. Boy, this blade likes to keep popping off too, doesn't it? Just popping off at the mouth over here, you little blade. You're going to have to get glued too. A whole bunch of glue. Extra hilt. I'm going to guess that this blade fits in this hilt too. Are you going to pop? Yeah, it does. Actually, feel it being snugger in this. Now, this is what I also noticed. This is probably meant for the sword holding hand because it doesn't have these little spikes on the end, and this one does not. So I bet you this one's easier to hold. Yeah, much easier to hold. Freaking dingus. So you've got like I don't know if this is like more show and tell, like you're in kindergarten and you're like, "Ooh, look at all my spikies." You know, you're showing it off to all your friends, and then you don't hold it, and then you've got this one where you hold it and you're like, "She can't even tell my spikies aren't there." You know, see, that's how he does it. That's how you're gonna do it. That's how we're gonna play it. Ship shape. I did notice that he is a little bit looser in his hand. Let me get the finger properly situated there. It does still feel a little bit less secure, but still a fun figure. I know I'm spending a lot of time on this, but this is a long-awaited figure. I really like the aesthetics of it. It's maybe not as fun as some of the other Kamen Rider figures that I've picked up over the years, as far as posing and stuff like that. He's a much easier figure to pose than this guy. The parts falling off of him kind of annoys the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie, but that's kind of par with the course when it comes to some figure art stuff. Shit falls off all the time. Kind of just have to come to that realization. But I would say this is the better figure. This is the better. Well, I don't even know if I could say this is the better looking figure, because this will always have a special. This look will always have a special place in my heart. Just because it's such a dope design. And then this one, it kind of holds a different place in my heart just because it's such a updated, like, just freaking awesome, badass looking design. I also love that they kind of went with similar striping here. You can almost see like some yellow and some red, but it's almost like metallic for the gauntlet right here, and you can see right there, it's like a lighter yellow and or more of like a flat yellow and a red. And same thing on the mask as well, and then also the ankles. So you can see that little comparison as well. So it's pretty cool that they did that. His belt right here, much different on him. It looks much more like almost like organic on this one as opposed to the original. So, I mean, just a little bit of a flair for different, some of a flair for gold, Sorry. Be fair to flair, okay? Everyone be fair to flair. I don't know if I'm going to have him holding this sword. I might just 86 that and just go with some fistage hands. Or actually, I kind of like these open gesturing hands that he came with. So let's get those back in there. I like the poppage better with these. Or maybe I'll go with one fist and one open. That's what I usually like with most figures. But yeah, he's still fun figure. I'm glad I paid the $60 and not like what he's going for on the secondary market, which is like $100 or maybe more. I don't think he's worth $100 or more. I think he's worth right where he should be, which is around that $60 to $75 range. I think even if you pay $80 for him, I think that's a good solid $80. He can't really kick the way you want him to, where the way I'm at least expecting an SH Figure Arts figure to kick, like that needs to be fixed. That should have been this situation should have been thought out better. And I get that's a part of his design, but could have came up with a softer plastic, so maybe these flexed a little bit more. I don't want to flex them too much and put too much pressure on them because I don't want them to like snap or break or something silly happens. Because I don't even know if he's still available for another pre-order or something like that. But and I don't want to just risk breaking my damn toy. over that. So, but yeah, he's a fun figure. Like I said, aesthetically pleasing. Like if you're one of those collectors that doesn't really like to play with their toys too much, this might be the figure for you. If you just like to kind of pose them and stand them there, and that's cool too, man. I mean, you do you. You know, whatever makes you happy, whatever floats your boat, sinks your ship, all that fun stuff. But a lot of people, they don't like playing with their figures, and that's fine. But if you just like to pose them and stand them, this is a good figure to pose and stand. Doesn't have to do too much. Um, Comes with a lot of options. I think, the sword's pretty cool. I like that option. I like the um, arm armorless platelets that you can put on there too. Yeah, overall solid figure. Not the best, but solid. So there is Common Rider Black Sun. I pretty much did a whole review on him there. So maybe I won't be doing a review. Maybe I won't. But I do have something really special in store. Like I said, I have a really cool something special coming from John Walker Customs. And if you know anything about John Walker Customs, then you'll know he does Star Wars stuff. So expect something very special coming from him. I know I kind of labeled this live stream the custom workshop when I haven't really done much of a workshop custom other than just putting a tack vest on somebody, which doesn't really count as a custom at all. Some might get me for copyright infringement or, I don't know, false sales pitch. But my intentions were true. I will say this. Let me get him in here. I'll get everybody in here that's supposed to be in here for this. Let's get all the clones in here. Cloney. Cologne. What's that smell? I don't know. It's my new cologne. Oh boy. Yeah, I did that. Sorry. I'm sorry. Like I said, try to get the word out on Waxer and Boyle, the troopers. And where did my other? Where did? There he is. There's the leader of the squad here. I have noticed that the after owning this set for about a day or so, that the certain parts of the plastics are a little bit rubbery, more rubbery, I should say. Is that Joy Toy in the background? Yes, it is. I have lots of Joy Toy. A lots of Joy Toy. The entire review station is a fortress. There's a medical bay. There's the meeting room. There's the tower. There's the control room. There's the docking bay. There is the weapons area. And here's the barracks over here. You can't really see the barracks. And there's other people out right there. Padme's chilling. Figure arts Padme. And then, he's looking at some prawn on the wall over there, and she's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" He's like, "What? She's hot." And she's like, "Oh God, you could just look at me." He's like, "What? Anyway, back to the story at hand. I just lost 7 subscribers just doing that right there. I don't know why I came up with 7, but I did. Anyway, let's get my custom Cal Scarata in here. There's his little painted helmet. His little painted helmet, baby. There you go. I'm really losing it tonight. I think I'm extra losing it. Um, who else here? Oh, and if you want to see how they scale with another figure arts like Ultraman, there's Tiga Strong type. One of my favorite Ultraman figures. Sam and Twitch. Well, I mean, I'll leave them out. They're pretty tall. They take up the whole space. And we'll just bring in there Twitch on this side, and then we'll bust out the Samuel on that side. Usually, I'm Big Boy Sam. My name is Big Boy Samuel. Oh, I did. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I picked up the Magistrate. This is a much better head sculpt, by the way. Good grief. That first Grief Karga. Good Grief Karga. You know, that's what they should have named him. Whew. Now, that's not even a face a mother could love. But this new one, the Magistrate one, yeah. Better overall, I would say. Better overall. Anybody else? Oh yeah, I got this Boba Fett from the Walmarts, the Tython, I believe it is, Boba Fett, the Walmart exclusive annoying Boba Fett that show up for like almost a year, and then when he showed up, it was like last month. His helmet's removable. Ugh. Whoa, that face. Oh my god. Hide it. But I think this was actually the look I preferred more than the Throne one, where he repainted everything. And I actually liked it so much, I bought the damn Hot Toys version, the 2-pack, which is a really good 2-pack figure set. Anyway, but yeah, got him too. He's nothing too crazy. He's a little bit differentiation between the Throne Boba Fett and that Boba Fett and Boba Fett. Bubble Tea. Two really good Marvel Legends to pick up is this Cyclops. He is, I think, the best Cyclops ever made. And this Long Shot, which is the best Long Shot ever made. And there's only like 3 long shots, so, you know. But by far, he kills the Toy Biz version. In which I have the Toy Biz version. In which I will show you why he is better in every conceivable way. Please don't knock everybody over. Okay, thank you. All right. Let's bring old face in here. Let's move him out of the way. We're getting crowded here. Oh, God, you just knocked Shea Vizsla over. That was just rude. Sexual harassment. How dare you? Put him over near Sam. She needs a man of the law. Okay. Move Cyclops out of the way for a second. Bring him over. And then we'll bring in... Oh, yeah. Well, I will say this. It's like... If you hold on to this one, it's not that bad. Like, it's not... This isn't awful. This is just better. The proportions are better. I don't know if necessarily the head sculpt might be better. You do get the glowing eye on this version as opposed to this version, which is just the regular face. You do get the throwing hand, which you get the throwing hand with him, but you also get alternate hands. He does not come with any alternate hands or anything like that. What you see is what you get with him. I would say the boots are very close. The pockets are on the outside for this one. Pockets are on the inside for that one. And then he's got like a little dagger on his boot. Had swapped the long shots. I know, right? You probably could do that if you really wanted to. I don't know how the hair's flowing back with this one and to the side with this one. So it might look a little weird if you put this head on that body. The skin tones also won't match. So there's that to point out as well. This is much more like hey, I went to tanning bed. And this one's like, hey, I haven't been out and seen the sun in like a year and a half. So, I mean, you could see it right there. It's pretty abundant. It's abundantly clear. But I don't know. I still think that this is superior. If you don't like the lack of paint shading going on here and you have this old one, I would definitely suggest you could swap the bandolier and the merce, the man purse, the man bag. You could swap both of those if you wanted to. If you wanted to, you could swap those. Let's see if those fit. Actually, let's do this. Let's get down with this funky chicken. You know, it's funky, funky like a monkey, and jerky like a turkey. Funky like a monkey, jerky like a turkey. Gonna throw you out the bay window, baby. It's a dusty finish. Nobody wins. Nobody wins. Nobody wins. Nobody wins 'cause it's a dusty finish. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. No, no, nobody wins. Nobody wins 'cause it's a dusty finish. Yeah, baby. Dusty finish. If you don't like that, throw you out the bay window. Yeah, baby. Coming on some hard times, oh yeah, some hard times. The dusty finish with some hard times. Sorry. I'm just trying to fill the time while I'm doing this. This is taking way too long for me to just stuff. Oh, God, I'm having way too much fun. So here's what the Toy Biz accessorizing will do. He's got his, okay, so here he is. He's got his little man purse, and he's got his bandolier here, and this is him walking down the runway. Okay, walk down the runway now. And he is just fabulous. But that's what he looks like with the man purse and the bandolier. It fits. So if you want to go that route, and if you really want to get silly with it, you could put the new stuff on the old one. If I don't know why you'd want to do this, but you could do it if you want to. Let's get those arms up. Get your arms up. Reach for the sky. A little bit of a tighter fit with the older figure and the newer stuffs. There we go. Come on, get your collar. Get your goddamn collar fixed. Jeez. Long shot. Get your shit. Get your shit together, long shot. All right. Come on. Get your shit right, please, sir. All right, so here's the old stuff. Wait, the old figure with the new stuff and the old stuff on the new figure. That's what that looks like. I think I like this. I might stick with this. Yeah. I also like the dagger, too, which the original did not have a dagger. He had a dagger posted right here, sculpted into his booty. Not his booty, which this one's got more of a booty than that booty. This is lack of booty. This is like he sat on a landmine booty. This is like I maybe have worked out and done a couple more squats than this one, you know? So, not that that's anybody's priority, but there you go with the long shot. Oh, God. Now I'm sounding like Vince. God damn it. You're fired. Anyway, Cyclops. I love this figure. It's just, damn. It looks so good. He looks so good. Feel so good. I feel so numb. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway. Okay. That. I'm done with the singing because I can't sing for shit. So I'm done now. We're gonna move on with my life and your life. Oh, one last thing. I did pick up another Lorian. DeLorean. Does a DeLorean come with the Mandalorian? I wish it did. But he's actually up on Amazon for under $20. So if you wanted to pick him up and wanted to continue to army build him, he is probably on one of the best army builder bodies. I believe the same body was used for Axe Wolves. I believe that's the same body that was used. So, yeah, it's a really good body. I like it quite a bit. I like the updated jetpack too, with the articulated little thrusters right here. Same thing came with the deluxe Boba Fett, but that's another figure I picked up. I got 2 Dark Troopers now. They're still on sale for around the $23, $24 range, and those were originally deluxe prices. So be sure to check that out also. And I think that will do it for this episode. I might retitle this. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm really looking forward to the McFarlane Teen Titans stuff, I'm sorry, I can't say teen. I'm really looking forward to the McFarlane Titans stuff. Can't say teen anymore. Yep. Apparently that's offensive to people's ears now. But yeah, really looking forward to those. Really looking forward to the OG Dick Grayson Robert. Robert? Who's that? My friend Robert Myers. No. I'm really looking forward to the classic Dick Grayson Robin. I think it might be the Carrie Kelly body that figure will be on. Maybe there might be slight changes to it, but I'm looking forward to that figure quite a bit. There's a lot of McFarlane stuff. This might be the better year for McFarlane than last year. And last year, I mean, my God, he had a stellar year. So, but yeah, you guys have any questions before I go? Customs and pickups, yeah. I guess yeah. Maybe I'll just call Thrill of the Toy Hunt. I'll just do it like an impromptu episode. We gotta get Shay Vizsla over here. She's. I mean, come on, man. She's so cute. She a cat? Isn't she a cat? She's a cat. Something wrong with me. Well, I don't know why I keep talking like this. It's a cat. It's a cat. You guys ever see that video? What was I posted on my Instagram? It was like, what, no, it's not David Duchovny. What's his name from the Office Space? He walks into this like, it's like a Starbucks or whatever, and this girl's like, "Do you want 2 pumps or one?" And he's like, "I'll have one." And she's like, "Why are you talking like that?" He's like, "Why are you talking like that?" He's like, "No one actually talks like the way you're talking. You're choosing to talk a certain way, so you sound a certain way. That's not how you actually talk." She's like, "Why are you being such a jerk?" And he's like, "I don't know." And she's like, "Stop it." And he's like, "No." He goes to walk out, and she's like, "You're an asshole." And he's like, "There, see that right there? That's your real voice." There's so many people out there like that do those like fake voices. Like, just use your regular voice, bro. Like, come on. What are you doing? And I've actually officially seen it all. I've seen a woman get mad, like almost violently mad at another man. Or I shouldn't say another man. I should say a man because he called her bro. I'm like, you don't understand. It's a cultural thing. Like, some people just use the term bro. I say it to my girlfriend, and she doesn't give one shit. I'll be like, "Bro, what are you doing?" And she'll be like, "What? Huh? I'm doing what I do." And I'll be like, "Oh, okay." Well, she got pissed. She was like about to pull a gun on this dude. I was like, "Whoa, you need to calm those titties, put them away, and go sit down and have a Coke and smile, please." Anyway, that's my story. Those are my stories. I'm sticking to it. I think that'll be it for this one. Um, I am going to really try and get some reviews done. I I I hate making promises and then not coming in on those promises because I don't like promises. But because I don't like doing that and I hate myself if I do that and then I don't come through on it. It like looms over me like a friggin'. But anyway, you get my drift. It pisses me off when I don't come through on something. So, and I'm not that type of person to do that naturally. But you know how life is. Like I own friggin' three dogs, two ducks. You know, there's children involved. There's multiple cars now. I just bought another car for my business, so it's been kind of a crazy month and a half, 2 months almost. But I'm gonna try and get back into the flow of doing reviews. I'm also gonna try and I think shorten my reviews a little bit. I feel like they're just a bit too long, and by a bit I mean probably a lot long. But I hate condensing things so much, and I like to, I don't know, chat with you guys and like kind of like I like to take my time with reviews, but it seems like the viewership has gone down with especially some of the longer reviews. Like people just don't want to see that. They don't want to invest the time in it. So I might just have to really whittle down the time that I do for reviews, which sucks because I enjoy longer reviews and no one does longer reviews. There's like maybe 1 or 2%, 1 or 2% of people that do longer reviews out of the action figure community. So he said, "Easy, bro." See, you get it. Um, but yeah, so I'll shorten them. It's not going to be like Shartimus Prime short or the dime a dozen people, as I call them, short. But I'm going to try and shorten up some of my reviews, where you'll get the information, you'll get my subjective opinion, then my objective opinion, and all that fun stuff. So, but anyway, now I'm just babbling, and I should just be moving on. It's late anyway, and I have to make sure that there's a child actually in bed and not just sitting in his bed on his phone, which he likes to do. Anyway, so there's that. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing that Calscarada custom, and we just essentially just put a attack vest on a figure that's not a custom. But if you did want to do a Calscarada, there is the recipe, or a recipe you could go with if you wanted to. And that's going to be about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of hangout. And thank you, Dan Jammin. Dan Jammin 905. Yeah. But thank you, Dan Jammin. And thank you to everybody else for hanging out. The Angry Double Stuffed Oreo. Thank you, Dem Guts. As always, OG Triple. Thank you. Andy, OG Triple. Thank you. Terry Turner, the OG of all the triples. And thank you for modding. I appreciate that, bro. Brian King, thanks for hanging out and talking and chilling and doing all that fun stuff. Zorpox of the Destroyer, another OGist of the triples. And Brian King again. Thank you again, sir. Kind sir. And Dan Jammin. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you. I actually have been doing more live reviews or live, I shouldn't say reviews, live videos than actual reviews. So I got to get back on my reviews. But expect another live video within the next, like, I don't know, 5. Usually I do one within a week. So expect another Thrill of the Toy Hunt. Those are always fun to do. And I love hanging out with you guys. So expect that. And yeah, Let me know what you guys think in the comments below if you're watching this on playback. Thank you so much for hanging out. And Dem Guts, I will check out that Ultraman movie, and I will let you know what I think about it on the next Thrill of the Toy Hunt. Or I'm sure we'll talk in our chat, you know how we do, about it. But yeah, I will do that. Like I said, be sure to hit the thumbs up. It takes like a second to do. It does nothing for you, but everything in the world for me and this channel. I'm trying to get the 5K subs for this year. That's the year that this year's goal. So let's try and do that. If you can share the video, go for it. If you want to share any of my other videos, go for it. And please do subscribe if you're not. And that's about it for me. And I will see you guys on